Alright, so I'm out here on the river at one of my favorite fishing holes here. I've got the reel here just as promised. I've got some blue braid lined up on there. Now this has a 4.2 to 1 gear ratio. That's not the highest gear ratio, but it works just fine for me. What that means is you get 4.2 wraps for every spin of the reel. It has on the side red high-grade aluminum side plates. You can see on both sides there. And let's see if I can get a picture of the front here. It's got a brass worm gear and a worm shaft on the front there. It's got all stainless steel components, and it is corrosion resistant, and it is saltwater approved. Though I'll always be fishing freshwater with it, it's nice to know that I've got that extra layer of protection. On the handles here, you've got non-slip rubber grips. I've used some that have just the plain plastic, and it's really hard to grip when you've just caught a previous fish and your hands are slimy, so that's a nice addition as well. It does have a dynamic star drag system, and the cool thing about this is it has 13.2 pounds of stopping power or drag force, and what that does is allow me to hook into, say, a 30-40 pound flathead and be able to stop them right away. And that's really important to me because I like to fish really close to log jams. I'll put my live bait about 2 feet from it. If I don't have that stopping power when I'm fishing a log jam, it's just going to go straight under there and break my line. I'll never get them out. It does have, of course, a bait alert on there. There you go. So you can hear it's got a good sound for it, and I like to fish a lot at nighttime. So being able to hear that drag alert and keep the resistance off the fish when he's messing with it really works well. Of course, it has a centrifugal braking system. You've got your brake alert, you've got your brake on the left and on the right, and what that allows me to do is adjust the tension on here so that I can help prevent backlashes while I'm casting and prevent bird nests. Alright, so what I'm going to do is actually do a couple casts just to show you how well it casts. I've got my braking system all set up, so what I'm going to go ahead and do is push the release there, and if you look, you can see that it goes down and it goes out fully without bird nesting. So it's very important that you have your brake just right, otherwise you're going to end up with backlashes. But you can see how smooth it was. I'll do it again here, and that's about perfect for me. Alright, so now what I'm going to do here is have Connor show me casting it just so I can give you an idea. I'm just going to cast it out there. Now I'm going to be using live bait, probably a bluegill about 3 or 4 inches long normally, so I'm not going to cast it as hard as I can, and I'm usually going to be within 30 to probably 30 yards of where I'm going to normally be fishing. So I'm not going to need to swing it out there as far as I can. But alright, I'm going to go ahead and give it a cast here, and Connor's going to show it going out. So here we go. And that went out probably about 30 yards or so. You can see I don't have any backlashes, and I'm going to have them get a close-up here of when I'm reeling it in. You can see there the worm guide is going very smooth. It's lining up my line just right. So far I really like it. I haven't caught any big fish on this yet, but I don't have any question at all whether it's going to be able to handle it or not. The drag is super tight. I can get it as tight or as loose as I want with just my right hand here. I really like the star drag system a lot. Alright guys, that pretty much wraps up my review of the reel. If you have any questions, feel free to leave me a comment, and thanks for watching.